Coming to you from a dusty road. Good loving. I got a truckload. Today is a very special episode of Gear Review. Fire Graphics. You know how the hooligan rolls, man. Today I will show you. Dave wanted this video. I made a video about the gloves Mama sent me. The Harley-Davidson fingerless Patriot gloves is what I'm gonna call them. So let's get into it. Dave said he want to know about gauntlets. That's what I'm gonna. If y'all got some questions and y'all want to know what kind of gear I wear, fix my hat. I've had this hat forever, man, about 20 years. If y'all want to know what kind of gloves I wear, what kind of gear I use, if I use it, I'll let you know about it. If I don't use it, I don't know nothing about it, obviously. But Mr. Dave over there in Dave's channel, way across the pond, way over yonder, down under, yeah, way over yonder, down under, out in Australia land, he won't know about some gauntlet gloves. Now, I believe right now in Australia, it's winter time over here in America. Or it may be turning summer over there. But over here in America, it's fall, was summer. Our seasons are different. These are the GVM 1001. I got these from Hot Leather. These are the Hot Leather brand. They came with a little mitten that went in this pouch. I've had these probably for 4 years. Everything I have is about 4 years old, most of them. And they do have decent insulation in them. I wear these for winter time. And I forgot one thing. I will walk you over there in a minute, show you what else I use. These are decent for winter riding. Mild weather, mild winter. I would say if it gets down below 30 degrees, most of y'all ain't gonna ride no way. But if it gets down around in the 30s, that's degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I'm an American. They didn't teach us that in public school. They figured we was just going to end up blue collar and in a mill. We didn't need to know anything. But these are he wanted to know about gauntlet gloves. Dave's channel, go over and check it out over in Australia. Way down yonder and down under. So he wanted to know about them. These are gauntlets. Now, one thing I will say, that I got big old arms. So, strong leg bull. Just a big old corn-fed mountain boy. When I do wear a jacket, it pushes them up like this. So that's been one of my biggest gripes. Matter of fact, I've been looking for some warm winter gloves to wear. Howsomever, yeah, these push up. So all flavors and push-ups too. Now these, when you ride with them, I'll show you this one to show you both of them. When you ride with them, they push up, bunch up, whatever you want to call it. So the gauntlets, I mean, you can work them down in there, but you ain't gonna never get it. But you still got plenty of dexterity. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You still got plenty of dexterity in you. Hands. For you. Hands. And they're made out of decent material as far as I can tell. Maybe that pleather may not be real leather. Gave about 20 bucks from these from hotleathers.com. Not sponsored. Hotleathers.com. Now, these are definitely ain't winter gloves. You will freeze your cornbread wearing these in the wintertime. You will definitely freeze your cornbread. Your biscuits will not be warm. These are definitely just made for like, I would say late, fall, early fall. I wasn't riding these when it's down below 40 degrees. They do have the flip out fingers there. Flip out finger. These are, and a flip out finger there if you go and play with your phone. They do have a zipper. But I bought these thinking, they might be warmer, but they're definitely not. I wore them in the summertime before too. It's kind of like some kind of fetish gloves. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't tell me you don't know. Anyway, she was in the whips and chains. These are made by Odin. And, but they bunch up as well. When you ride with them, they will bunch up. I've done another gear review for winter gloves. Again, I'll do a review on stuff that I own personally that I didn't get sponsored by, that I paid for with my own money. But these here, I mean, you won't know honest reviews, and I'll give you honest reviews. They're made by Odin MFG. I believe it says it right yonder. Odin MFG. Gauntlets. Odin on this side. Yeah, these ain't for winter. Light, when the weather starts changing a little bit, I'm still on the quest to find me some good gauntlet gloves. I have yet to find any that's just warm. Now, you just out there boogieing around, fine. In the late fall, those are good for that. Now, a former boss of mine from a while back seen me riding into work one day when there was frost all over the motorcycle and it was cold and I was freezing my cornbread. He bought me these iron jaws. They got they're battery operated. You got high, medium, low. Plug your battery in. The only weird thing about it is I don't have the battery with me. I guess if I was going to do a video, I should have got the battery out, shouldn't I? Hey, it's a hooligan video. I don't even know where the zipper zips up on the inside of these. And then the battery is a big old thing that just rides right here on your wrist. By the time you get in there, you get this big old battery, about the size of a cell phone, right there. Not hardly as big as a cell phone, but we're going to use that for visualization. About as big as my GoPro battery. Something about like this. This is my GoPro battery, but it's about that big. And then it sits right there. And for all that you get to put up with, you know, the settings are on it. Let's see. Been a minute since I used them. Settings are right here. If it was working, it'd be high, medium, and low. It's got a little light. They're okay warm. I'll give you that. They're okay warm for the winter. But if you're out riding like I ride and you ride for more than 30 minutes, if you're just going to go to the grocery store and pick up you some tampons and a jug of milk and a loaf of bread, some eggs, milk, you good to go. But if you're going to go out there and ride for a while like I do, these here last for about 30 minutes. And they got an adjustable cuff. I'm not going to complain because dude gave them to me for my Christmas. It's got a little windshield wiper on there. He found them on Amazon. Iron jaws. They're decently warm. Most time I don't even screw with putting the battery in them because, I mean, if you run them, I guess if you ran them on low, you could you get more life out of them. But I run them, crank them all the way up. I know I live in Alabama, and I know it gets colder where you live. We know this. I'm still wearing a Brap Star shirt there. This is my space trucking shirt. Ain't that right, Paul? But these, you know, it's got the little wind doodads in there. But got this wind deflector here. Doodad. Give me a drink. I get talking, I get a little thirsty. If you will. Anyway, these are also, you know, you got to aid yourself, help yourself in the wintertime. Now, these are not, you get about 30 minutes out of the heat out of these things, even with all this. And that battery, I've heard a lot of bad things about the battery going boom. So unless I can dedicate time to where I can sit right there and watch that battery, if it do catch on fire, I can chunk it in the parking lot. And so it don't burn down the apartment complex. I don't charge them. So most time I don't even screw with the battery on these things. I just wear them like this. It does have like rubber knuckles, and it's got them when you ride down the road, you'll ride down the highway. It's got decent insulation on the inside of it, kind of like thin Slade insulation. These are extra large. Usually large is the size I wear. I know some people tell me I got dainty lady hands, but these extra larges work as well. Hey, look at here, Dave. I've been telling you. That's the only gauntlets I wear, man. But I do have these, and these definitely ain't winter time, but you might recognize these. You might recognize these. I sent you a pair. I hope you're digging them, man. You said you used them, and I'm hoping you enjoying them. I recognize that particular plant on your back, so I thought, well, hell, he might be into that. So I think I heard you mention it on there too. So I sent you these. I like them. They're the Odin 420. 420 is the code, arrest code down here in America for getting arrested with drug possession. But these are the Odin. And me and you wear the same size gloves. But yeah, and they got the flip out fingers as well. I never use anything like that for cell phones. I don't even use my phone. My phone don't ring most of the time. But here's your video, Dave. And I got them. These are the Iron Jaws. This is the only pair. These are the only ones I got. They're decent. As far as cold weather go, decent. Decent for cold weather. I mean, depending on how cold you're gonna ride. I don't know Celsius, so I've rode in 8 degrees. I ain't bragging. I was idiotic riding that day, but I wanted to go get a tattoo, and the tattoo shop was 40 minutes away from here, and I went and got one. It's when I went and got the pink pony on my leg. If y'all want to see that tattoo, leave a comment down below. These right here, man, fall gloves. Don't even try to wear these in the winter. Your hands gonna freeze. I'm looking into getting some wind deflectors. I found some cheap ones on Amazon, probably made out of Chinesium. But these right here, I've been wearing these the longest of any of them. They work okay. Now, since I am ill-prepared, walk with me, talk with me. You know how hooligan videos work, don't you? Boy don't know what he's doing. Boy, you call me boy, I called you boy. What you doing there, boy? And let me dig here in my magic bag of goodies, and I'll show you what else I use for winter. So, I'll find it. She said you couldn't find it with both hands in the dark. That's why I said, baby, turn the light on. Found one. Found two. Now, I do wear these inside my gloves for winter time. I bought these off Amazon. They're supposed to be made out of that Merino wool. See if we can get a smooth transition. So I do know stuff. Motorbomb's taught me a lot about camera work. So has Sterling. These, I still got plenty of dexterity. These are orange. Why you got orange? Well, if I fall off the bike, maybe I'll find them. Now, I usually slide these on and then put them in like that. Are they 100%? Still got wind, still got plenty of dexterity. You can put them on with two. It takes a little bit more effort, but yeah. Now, they'll help you for what they are. And they fit under all my gloves. I bought them off Amazon. Everybody's favorite enemy, Amazon. They fit. Ain't no trickery here. Hee hee. Jazz hands. Anyway, I hope you dig it, Dave. This is all I can tell you. I use these. Like I said, I use the gauntlets under, and these are the gauntlets I use, and I use these under them. I put the glove liner. I recommend a glove liner if you're gonna ride in the winter. You don't have to get orange, and these probably just some cheap cotton made somewhere out in some foreign land by child labor. But I use these. And you can tell mine, I use everything I got is used, brother. I don't tell you about anything or tell you to go run and buy it. I ain't sponsored by nobody. Make sure YouTube knows that. I ain't sponsored by nobody. Y'all asked for a video. Dave asked for this video. He wanted to see about the gauntlets. So far, if you can get on hot leathers, I think these is around about $30. I don't even know if you can get them in Australia. Postal code being what postal code is, I had to deal with that when I mailed yours off. No problem, didn't care to do it. These right here is the ones I use mostly. Still looking for some more because what I want in a gauntlet is what everybody wants when you wear a gauntlet. The gauntlets are mainly to keep the wind out of your, that's the whole focus. Keep your hands warm, but keep the wind out of your jacket. Now, you can see how tight that is. I can barely get my finger in there. I got big old fingers. Ain't what she said. Promises. But these are the ones I use, and I let them bunch up. When you wear a gauntlet, you're hoping to find something that will fit over your jacket sleeves. Howsomever, these do not. And being they do not, you know, they're going to bunch up. All of them bunch up. I ain't found one yet that has it. I've been looking for some like old aviator gloves, some big ones. I have found a company over in, when I get some money ahead, found a company over there in Italy that's got some with rabbit fur on the inside of it. Uh-oh, Peter just jumped up me. But they got rabbit fur on the inside of them. There is another one that's got flannel in there that I'm looking at. I got several of them tagged. When I use them, I'll let you know about them. So, I thank y'all for riding along. You ain't riding along. So you caught me. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. Dave, I hope you dig this video. I hope it was a little bit helpful. I hope it's helpful to any of you out there. As far as this goes, these are like the GMV, I believe that's what it was, 1001 from Hot Leather. These are the Hot Leather brand. The Odin gauntlets. They got a new gauntlet out that's supposed to be waterproof. That's got kind of like the Navy's, American Navy's camouflage. I'm kind of interested in them, but they, you know, don't cost nothing but money, man. That's what she said, right? And then there's these iron jaws that have the cord and you have to plug them in. The battery, I've heard a lot of bad things about the batteries go, so I haven't plugged them in. But I had these about 2 years, 3 years. I don't like the only thing, you know, about these is I can't really complain they was given to me, and I'm not going to complain about something that's given to me. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Howsoever, the battery don't stay long. I mean, it takes forever to charge it up. And by the time you get on the bike and go down the road and you ride more than 30 minutes, if they was plugged straight in like Mr. Gregory's got on his bike, might be different. I think he was plugged straight in. Some of y'all that ride up north, everything past Alabama's up north. It don't matter. If y'all ride up north, y'all might have some that just plug straight in, but I just run them off battery. They don't stay charged up very long. I do recommend that you get some glove liners. Remember that these are just for fall weather right here. The Odin ones, fall weather. One right where when the temperature drops below 40, I'd go be finding me something else. These here, you know, seem to do the trick, but my hands still get cold wearing them, but they're the best out of all of them. Out of all three of them are the best. Ain't sponsored by anybody. I'm just gonna let you know that I also have a pair, and I liked them, so I bought you some, and I hope you dig them too. So there you go, Dave. I hope that video helped. I hope it helped all of you out here in the duct tape tote community that Mr. Riding on Ruby come up with. Later, y'all. Y'all ride on. Y'all ride safe. Remember, it takes no more effort tying your shoes to be nice to somebody. Before you turn to anyone or any other thing, make sure you turn to the Lord. If you tried everything else, why not talk to him? Later, y'all.